Hi, my name is Ryan Lang, and welcome to my review channel. Today, I will not be reviewing a movie, but rather a TV show, specifically the Book of Boba Fett, the sequel/spin-off to the hit show The Mandalorian. I originally had no plans to review this show, but after watching it, I just had so many things I wanted to discuss about it. Specifically, the things that don't work, and the few things that do. First, I'll mention the things that weigh down the show, and then I'll cover the things that do work. Also, I will be mentioning spoilers for the whole show, so you've been warned. The first main thing that weighs this show down involves underdeveloped characters, and this problem is relatively consistent throughout the show. I think the most prototypical example of this comes from Chapter 2, The Tribes of Tatooine. In this episode, Boba Fett is attacking a biker gang that attacked a Tusken Raider tribe earlier in the episode. And just before Fett attacks them, a pair of members of the biker gang are shown as having regrets over attacking without provocation. This scene seemingly hints at character shading to come for this gang, but it ultimately leads to nothing. The next time the biker gang is shown on screen, they're getting blown up by Boba Fett, and that's the last of the biker gang for the rest of the season. And this issue of characters not being fully realized can be applied to almost all but a few characters for the show. An offshoot of this issue involves the non-English speaking characters, i.e. Wookiees, Tusken Raiders. While Star Wars has managed to create many fun characters that speak solely in grunts or beeps, i.e. R2-D2, Chewbacca, the Book of Boba Fett shows how this is harder to do than it looks. For me, the biggest example of this involves the Tusken Raider tribe characters. If the show had only focused on these characters for one episode, like, say, the Marshall episode from Season 2 of The Mandalorian, that would have been fine. But instead, the show focuses on them for 3 consecutive episodes, which clearly stretched the ability of the writers to convey personality via grunts way too far. And this segues well into the show's third issue, which is... The third issue holding this show back is its overuse of the flashback mechanic. The show starts off using it well enough by showing how Fett was able to escape the Sarlacc pit. I like this sequence because it's a great usage of extended universe content, and it visualizes character exposition about Boba Fett. However, the show overuses this flashback mechanic for the first 4 episodes, which is over half of the season. Whenever the show is building up great narrative momentum in the present day, it rips away that momentum via back-to-tank-induced flashbacks. This causes the main plot to be underdeveloped, much like many of the characters in the series. Fortunately, the show does contain some bright spots. Not enough for me to give a recommendation to watch, but enough to keep the show from being a complete misfire. One of the biggest reasons why this show doesn't completely fail is because of Din Djarin, aka The Mandalorian. The show's quality increases significantly the moment Mando appears on screen. Compared to Boba Fett, Mando's character and storyline are immediately more compelling. You can immediately feel the difference. Granted, this is a bit of an unfair judgment, considering that Mando has had 2 previous seasons of TV to work off of, but on the other hand, better TV is better TV. And along with Mando comes Grogu, aka Baby Yoda, who also has a great character moment where he has to choose between the Force or the Mandalorian. The second thing keeping this show afloat is the production value. The show uses the same technology used to bring the Mandalorian to life to great effect, and the action set pieces are well done. Also, the non-human characters are well designed, which is especially impressive given how the show uses characters that were originally designed to exist solely within animation. The Cad Bane character is especially well realized, and this solid design is elevated by a good performance. And robot characters, both new and old, are well handled once again, with everyone's favorite healing robot from Star Wars Jedi, Fallen Order BD making an appearance. While the show does pick up in the latter 3 episodes, thanks to the reintroduction of the Mandalorian, it isn't enough to overcome a flawed storytelling approach and underdeveloped characters. Now, given that I am reviewing a TV show rather than a movie, I have decided to implement a new grading scale, with A representing the best television has to offer, and F representing that a given show is not worth your time. With that said, I will be giving Season 1 of The Book of Boba Fett a C. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day.